Just going to give you a quick guide to the Neighbourhood Profiles tool, which is a feature that we've added recently. This allows you to look at a specific neighbourhood within Greater Manchester rather than looking across the city region as a whole. Two ways to select your neighbourhood of choice. One is by using the map that I'm indicating here, or you can just use the drop-down menu where it's organised by local authorities. So we'll just have a look, in this case, at Oldham East. So it highlights Oldham East for us on the map, gives us some basic information about the data for Oldham East. So we have data from just over 900 young people, gives us breakdown by gender, year group, preschool meal eligibility and special educational needs. Some useful contextual information about that particular neighbourhood, a whole range of different things that we've included here, from health deprivation all the way through to things like sports facilities and the charities supporting young people. If you hover over the metric in question, it gives you a bit more of a definition of what the data actually shows. So in this case, it's deprivation and inequality score, and it looks at neighbourhood level disparities in income. A higher score on this metric represents greater inequality. So just useful contextual information about the neighbourhood. As we scroll down, we've selected 3 headline metrics for this particular neighbourhood. Psychological well-being, negative affect, and life satisfaction. It tells you how each measure is scored, and also the colour coding gives you an indication of what that score looks like for the neighbourhood relative to the rest of Greater Manchester. So in terms of psychological well-being and negative affect, this neighbourhood is within the expected range, which is why it's colour coded amber, but actually life satisfaction scores are higher than the expected range, and so it's colour coded green. We then have the option to explore the data for this neighbourhood across the different domains and drivers of well-being. Click to expand the one that you're interested in, and immediately you can see a nice handy breakdown of the data. We're looking at health and routines here. It tells us what we're looking at. So in this case, physical health, the percentage of young people report good, very good or excellent physical health. Lets you know how they're scoring in this particular neighbourhood. So 85.2% of young people reporting good, very good or excellent physical health, and then how that compares to GM overall. So slightly higher percentage in this neighbourhood than we see in GM overall. Just another example, our autonomy, life satisfaction and optimism measures, which we organise under the heading of meaning, purpose and control. Gives you the average score for the measure. This is the lowest possible score, the highest possible score. So young people in this neighbourhood on average score 20 out of a maximum possible score of 30. Again, the colour coding, hopefully nice and intuitive. It's amber, so it's in the expected range, and it reinforces it there for you just in case. So the colour coding is always the same as the indication here. And as you can see, again, life satisfaction matches up. It's colour coded green because it's higher than the expected score for GM as a whole.